Hey everybody, this is log 35. Um, let's see here. Today's been a today's been a rough one. I uh, I woke up and something didn't feel right. So I couldn't tell if it was something with me or the environment or or what it was. I honestly had no idea, but I knew something was something was not in its correct place. So anyway, I go downstairs and, well, after taking my morning medication, um, I went downstairs and I started to continually feel worse and worse as I sat there and drank my coffee. Usually the opposite thing happens. I sit and drink my coffee and I start feeling better and better and better. But no, this time I started to fall into this sort of really heavy anxiety, uh, which, and I became scared. Fear was coming out, as well as paranoia. Um, and So I sat there with my coffee cup, and the new newspaper's in front of me, and I'm reading it, but not really. I'm just kind of staring, 1,000-yard stare through it, because I've all of a sudden been struck down by this paralyzing fear and anxiety and paranoia. I was like, okay, something's really not right. I went back upstairs and basically I deduced that I didn't take my night meds last night. I don't think I took any of them because the one that usually would cause these sort of effects, if I don't take it, is Seroquel, and then there's four others that I take, um, but they're mainly for not what Seroquel's for. You see, Seroquel Seroquel is an atypical antipsychotic, and it's used to treat bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, and also people with major depressive disorder. And I have all of those minus the bipolar. I have schizophrenia and I also have major depressive disorder. So it's kind of basically it's the captain of the team of drugs that I take. You know. So it's usually the problem with it is that you take it and its half life is only 12 hours. And with it having a 12-hour half-life, I mean, it sticks around in your system for a little bit longer than that, but at least the effects of the medication stick around. But the medication itself has already been filtered out after about 12 hours. So I didn't really know what to do. I mean, because I usually never miss taking meds, because, especially Seroquel, because I know that I am incapable of doing anything if I don't take that particular medication. So I was talking to my parents and asked them what they thought I should do, because the other thing that happens is one of the meds that I take gives me amnesia. So I don't really a lot of times remember some of the things I do right before I go to sleep because this med causes amnesia. Uh, Not long term, but just sort of short. Um, it's like, okay, so what movie did you watch last night? I got to think really hard about that, you know, or and one of the other things is like, oh, did you take your pills? Because I could have easily taken them, but that was obviously not the case because nothing makes me feel like this terrible, except for Seroquel. I mean, the lack of Seroquel in my system. So I discussed with my parents, like I was saying, and they said I should take half. And luckily these are uh, well, they're not capsules, but they're tablets, but they're the long shaped ones, and I can split them in half. And actually, when I normally take the med anyway, because it's a rather large pill, I usually split the pill in half anyway. So, uh, but so yeah, I spent the entire day. Um, I took the Xanax, or not Xanax. I took the Seroquel, the half dose, and then I took some Xanax, PRN Xanax, which is just take whenever I need it. Xanax, and it works in about, mm, depending on what's in your stomach, it can work in as quick as 5 minutes to 15 minutes. So it's just pretty fast acting. So I took some of that, and that took some of the took the edge off, and other than that, I just have been. I mean, I still feel bad right now. I mean, I um, I'm still scared, feeling very anxious, just a tick paranoid. Well, a little bit more paranoid than usual, because on a normal day, I could be paranoid. Uh, it's a little bit more exaggerated. Um, but other than that, filling in on the past few days, I've been going through the arduous process of detailing my car. Um, I don't take terribly good. I mean, I take good care of my car in terms of I don't abuse my car, but I do, you know, uh, I don't wash it as much as I should. You know, it's one of those it's one of those things for even before I had these issues, it was always a task to get me to go do something like that. Yeah, just wash your car. It's simple enough. I mean, really, it's really easy. And I've got a really small car, so it's even easier then. Um, but I'm just I'll pay that one up as I'm a lazy bastard. That's all there is to it. But anyway, because I am a lazy bastard, I'm having to go through and use all sorts of fun car care products on the car, and I think all that there's left to do, because My dad worked on it today because he gets off of work early on Thursdays. Um, he he worked on the car while I sat up in my bedroom listening to this band called Hammock. They're a sort of a electronic, atmospheric, ethereal, ambient band. So I usually put that on, and a lot of times I'll put them on when I want to take a nap because music's very relaxing. So I put them on, and basically just I turned on the visualization, which is something that goes to the beat of the music or follows the tune, and on my computer screen, and then I just did that for uh, 2 albums worth of music from them. So somewhere around like 2 hours. Um, but anyway, like I was saying, I've been detailing my car, wiping it down, using it's clay. I don't really know what type of clay it is, but it's just blue clay. And what you do is you can use anything that's liquid, anything that wets the area that you're working on. I used um, Speed Shine by Garrett's Garage, and use that to lubricate. So what you do is you spray it. Say it's on the hood of your car, you spray it, and you take the clay, and you just rub, not in a circular motion, but in an up and down or left and right motion, and to clean. It cleans off the the harder particulates that are in the clear coat. And usually after doing that, it makes the car it makes it very smooth. Feels very clean. Then the second thing to do is using a paint conditioner. And what that does is that takes out oxidation, and oxidation forms on your car when it sits out in the sun for a long time. Uh, so, and once you finish that, then you go and you wax the car. And waxing the car is by far out of all those other things. Waxing the car is the easiest, especially when you have an orbital waxing device. Um, Now I've hand waxed my car every time I've had to wax it, so I've never had a chance to actually use the rotary uh, waxer. So that'll be nice. So hopefully hopefully my car will be done tomorrow. But other than that, really not a whole lot going around here, or well, there's always stuff going on the internet, but it's supposed to snow tonight. I'm looking at the radar right now, and the snow section is about 20 25 miles away from us. It's supposed to get like 1 to 2 inches, so I don't really know, but hope it does snow, because I like snow. I like snow. That's really all I got to say. I feel a little bit better, I guess, because I kind of talked. Like I've always said, these videos before, it's what they're for. It's something I can bounce my mental tennis ball off of, and knock ideas around, and just, I mean, I can talk to my parents, but when I'm up in my room by myself, it's like, what am I doing? I'm talking to the wall. Why talk to the wall when I can talk to a camera that then I can put online and other people can listen to it, which I get a decent amount of views. Normally no more than about 10 per video. But really, when you think about it, it's really not that bad, considering I really don't advertise it. I mean, I always put it up on Twitter and Facebook after I've uploaded it. So the people who usually watch are people that I know. So, but this is another shorty. Well, not terribly short, but shorter than some like 25, 26 minutes that I've been hitting in the past. So, I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good night.